I'd be homeless in Hawaii. That would be a cool gig, man.
My name's Bob Tyrrell. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. The tattoo I'm doing today is Plato. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Plato, the Greek philosopher. It's from a statue. So just doing his head on his hand, trying to make it look a little bit like stone. It's pretty fun. He's sitting great, man. His fucking hands hurt like a bitch. He's sitting really good. I'm more known for black and gray work. I do mostly portraits and photorealism. I do that, that's probably 80% of what I do. And then I also do custom horror imagery. So sometimes I'll freehand horror stuff. You know, skulls, demons, that kind of thing. So I'm a huge horror fan, so I love anything to do with horror. But tattoo and portraits is definitely my favorite thing to do. Get to pretty much do stuff I like to do, which is cool, instead of having to do like tribal armbands or something, you know. But I started out, Paul Booth was my favorite tattooer and still is, really. But he was tattooing me for 4 years before I even started tattooing. So he was a big influence. He helped me out a lot too. And Tom Renshaw, he was like the best portrait guy in the world when I started. I apprenticed at Eternal Tattoos in Detroit, and that's where Tom worked. So it was just pure luck that I apprenticed in his shop with like the best portrait guy in the world. So he really taught me how to tattoo, and just taught me not just technique, but everything about the business. You know, if you want to do more portraits, got to get that stuff out there and send your stuff to magazines. Back then, the magazines were a really big thing. So that's what I did. After about 2 years, I started sending stuff to magazines, and he was right. You know, that totally kind of got the ball rolling. You know, and got some magazine articles and started traveling and doing conventions. Now it's fucking crazy. I'm traveling way too much, and I'm burned out on conventions. But I love conventions, you know. But I've done so many for the last 12 years that I'm really burned out on that whole thing. There's too many conventions now, and everything's just kind of blowing up, and too much of everything. But it's all good, man. I mean, tattooing's changed my life, you know. So I can't complain. If I start complaining, just tell me to shut the fuck up, because I got nothing to complain about. Honestly, my favorite place to go is here, LA. I've got more friends here than anywhere in the world. You know, it's the black and gray mecca of the world. You know, so for me, it's like home. I thought about moving here a bunch because it's, plus California weather is a lot better than Detroit. You know, in the winter time. Detroit's awesome in the summer. I try to stay home in the summer because I love Detroit in the summertime. But something about LA, man, and just I think it's just because all my friends are out here, and the whole black and gray scene is so big, and I've learned so much, and I made a zillion friends out here who all do amazing black and gray, and I keep learning, you know, keep trying to learn, and if I need to get inspired, I come to LA, and, you know, that's all I need to do. But besides LA, Hawaii is probably my favorite place on earth as far as weather. I love London, England. I've worked there a lot. And England's one of the first places I went to when I started going to Europe. I made friends there really quick that first trip. Lal Hardy, he's an amazing dude. Funny motherfucker. And he's kind of a legend over there in England. And I just made a lot of friends there. They're all fucking just crazy, silly motherfuckers. They're funny, they like to drink, you know. And something about England, it's not the food, you know. It's not necessarily the girls, you know. Like, it's just, I don't know why I love England so much, but it's one of my favorite places. That video was so fucking hilarious. I mean, Jack is just a fucking comedian, you know. He's one of the funniest people I know. I can sit and listen to Jack talk all day and not say a word and just be entertained, you know. But that thing was so fucking funny. You know, Jack was perfect to do something like that. The making of was even funnier, almost, you know. But classic. Lion toss! I don't know how you guys came up with that shit. Lion toss. Fucking flamethrower. I tattooed my buddy Wayne yesterday and he brought a lion, the stuffed lion, because of that video. So I'm like, I'm going to be here the next day and I'm going to take it to Sullen and have fun with that. And it's crazy. Lion toss. Well, I used to play in bands for years, you know, way before I was tattooing and stuff. I started tattooing and that took over, and I played less and less, and got to the point where I barely played anymore. You know, but the last 5-6 years, I've been trying to get back into it, and I've been playing more than I have. And I've been messing around with a band at home. A couple guys I used to play in a metal band with, they're just playing in a covers band, doing just 70s covers, Black Sabbath, Thin Lizzy, ZZ Top, stuff like that. You know, so I just, when I'm home, I do that. Like they play out a lot, so they play without me. And then when I play with them, I'll go play and play half the night with them. You know, you out, Rick? Okay. Oh, cool, man. Right on, bro. All right, man. But I actually want to put a metal band back together back home, and I'm actually gonna do that when I get back. So I'm home for like 5 weeks, and this drummer friend of mine, we're gonna start trying to get something together. You know, just for fun though, you know, just get out and play bars every now and then, you know. I just miss playing. That was awesome, man. So Mario got this band, you know, and then it just sort of turned into like a jam night where people can go up and sit in. Those guys knew everything, man, so it's like, you know, that band was really good. That turned out to be a blast. I thought I was just going to play a couple songs or something, but I ended up playing quite a bit. It was great to play with Evan Seinfeld. He's a super cool dude. I've always been a Biohazard fan. He's in a band called Attica 7. They're really cool. You know, so that was like, that made my night. And Andy Engel, who's you know, one of the best portrait guys in the world. He's from Germany. He may be the best portrait guy in the world right now. He's a killer drummer. He played in a band for years professionally. They're a cover band, but they made a living. They made good money in Germany. So he did that for a long time before he started tattooing. So he played drums and stuff, and I always loved playing with Andy. That's another thing we're doing this year. We're putting together a tattoo band, and we're going to start playing like tattoo conventions here and there. So that'll be fun, you know, play some tattoo conventions. Before I was tattooing, I was making kitchen countertops. Really exciting fucking job. I did that for 15 years, man. Yeah, it's a job I started when I was 19, and I didn't think it would last that long, so it was just a job. The bosses were cool, and I was making a living, you know, so I ended up just staying there. And I played in bands. That's the time I was kind of playing in bands and working that job. I started getting tattooed, and then that kind of got me back into drawing, so I started drawing again. And I quit drawing for like 15 years. But then I started getting tattooed and got really sucked into that, like we all do, you know.
I'd be homeless in Hawaii. That would be a cool gig, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing. Be a male stripper, I guess. Bum in Hawaii. I'm sticking with that. That's my goal when I retire. My retirement. Yeah. It's gonna be homeless in Hawaii.